Hello everyone, and welcome to another Midnight Hunt draft. And now it is going to be a traditional draft, so we have sideboarding involved. And I'm going to take the mythic rare here, well, for two reasons. First of all, it is a mythic rare I have 0 copies of, and I'm also completing the set. And that means I will redraft mythic rares I don't have at 4 copies, but I don't have to redraft regular rares, because when you go for mythic completion you will get the rares completed no matter what. But when I open a mythic rare or a mythic rare is passed to me, I'm just going to pick it even if it doesn't go to my deck. Now the second reason is that I think it's the best card in the pack. A 2-mana 3/1 Lifelinker is definitely a good card in limited, but you have the option to play it as a bigger creature that will also pump your entire team. So this is a fantastic card. It's the best card in the pack, and I think the next pick would be the Dawnheart Wardens, even though it's a 2-color card. I do quite like the abilities it has going on there, but now I will just take the mythic rare and go forward here. So there's a Moonrage's Slash, which I think I'm going to take. Someone took the rare, so there's a counter spell. There's an Ominous Roost, which might work in blue-white actually. And this is also good. I think I would take this over the Ominous Roost, and all the commons except for the Moonrage's Slash are not good. I mean this is the best common out of the pack, and the white cards are not good enough to, keep drafting mono white cards here after picking the white mythic rare here. So yeah, the options are Moonrage's Slash and the covered cut purse, but I think the red card is better, so let's take that. And that is any target, and 3 damage to any target means you can also finish the opponent with 3 damage, and it's quite a bit of damage. Sometimes in limited you can just burn your opponent with this thing. And then I'm past another one of those. Yeah, I'm definitely taking this. The thing with this card is that it's completely, a great limited removal spell at 3 mana. And sometimes it's night, and it's also going to be a 1 mana spell, and it's amazing. Now Defenestrate is of course good common too, removal spell, but since I have picked a white and red card, there's no point taking the black card here when I just can take another Moonrage's Slash. I think this is maybe, it's tough to say which one is actually better if I was drafting black and red. I think I would want to have a combination of both, but now that I don't have the black here as a card I'm interested in, as a color I'm interested in so far, I'll just take the red removal spell. And okay, so this thing is not exactly amazing. The white and red options are not good. I would like to play the adversary here, but what is the non-white I mean the red card is just a Tavern Ruffian. I might take it actually, and there's the Homestead Courage, not great. Cavern Trapper is okay, and Catha's Call is a bit risky. I don't like that kind of a creature aura, unless I play like blue-white and have a lot of disturb creatures, so that you can put this on a disturb, a card that has a backside of disturb cost, and then it doesn't matter if opponent uses removal on that, because you can still play it from the graveyard. But in white-red it's not that much of a thing. I think I'll take the Ruffian now and see if I can keep white red here. I do see white cards here, but the problem is I don't think they're very good. Now I do like the Sun Gold Barrage as a sideboard card, but then again this pack doesn't really have and it has an Electric Revelation. The clearly best card in the pack is the Grizzly Goal, but it's very tough to pick that one. Picking this would kind of suggest abandoning these picks. I guess the slashes can be splashed, but maybe I'll take the Voldering Stinger. I could take the Barrage, but I don't care about running this in the main deck. This is also best of 3 event, so sideboarding will be relevant. But this is a decent aggressive card. If I'm a white-red aggressive deck, that could be quite okay. And I'm actually seeing another Dawnheart Wardens. Now, if the rare in the first pack would have been something bad, I would have taken these, and now I would have gotten another one of those, and that would have been great. Now it's not a case, because I have the white card here. I could still go green, white, but that would mean abandoning all the red cards, so it's not really an option here. I think I'll take the immolation. It's basically a 1 mana removal on a lot of creatures that can cost like 2 or even up to 4 mana, so it's a pretty easy pick there, I think. And now I will take the, I think the Gavin is Silversmith. The Unruly Mob is a card I would rather have in a black and white decks when it, you know, you can have a decayed zombies. Maybe in blue and white if you have some blue cards that make those decayed zombies as well. But black is, I guess, the best color in that. In white red, it's still a playable card, but not that amazing, I don't think. So I'll just take the Gavin Silversmith, which I consider a very high quality 4-drop. Now I have seen a lot of these griffs around, but I don't think it's that amazing. I could play like one of those, but I'm taking just the 2-drop here now. And Chaplain, Mask, Patrol, Pax Betrayal. Well, this is not going to be. This is okay in black and red when you can have those sacrifice effects, so you can actually eat the opponent's creature you stole. So it's one of the white cards. It's not going to be the equipment here. Maybe I'll try the Disturb creature here. I mean, both of these are Disturb, but 4 power. 4 mana. The first strike flyer seems interesting. I'll take the. I'll try the uncommon here. And here I can take the Barrage, probably putting it to the sideboard. And here there's a artifact removal, Lunarch Wedger. I don't know how good this is, but let's try it. It might be quite good. Okay, I'll take the Tapper now. It's fine. Whatever. I got a last pick playable card. That's interesting. Tovolar, pretty good, but of course it requires green. I'm not doing that. I have a lot of options though for my deck here. I think I'll take the Shock variant. Strictly better, actually. Lunar Frenzy, Candlecrow Witch would be my interesting second choices here. Cathar Commando is good. Also, I mean, I just want to have, of course, enough 2-drops to have an aggressive start here. I take the Play with Fire and hope the Lunar Frenzy comes back, although I understand it might not come back. But something is gonna come back, the Witch, the Commando, Tavern Ruffian. Don't know if I care about the Brimstone Vandal, but this Trap and Exorcism is also a fine sideboard card. But anyway, let's take the Shock variant here. Curse of Silence, yeah, that's not exactly a limited playable card. So let's not take that. Now there's a card that could be splashed, but I don't like to run this in decks that don't have that good sacrifice fodder. I guess stuff like Chaplain of Alms and Lunarch Veteran are good sacrifice fodder, but currently I don't have any way to enable the splash, so I won't be taking that. So the question is between Search Party Captain and another Immolation. Do I just want to have the 1 mana removal spells? The Captain is interesting, but let's just take another Immolation. It feels like it's pretty good value no matter what. I mean, 1 mana plus 2, minus 2. Minus 2 is gonna hit so many creatures in this set. At least it feels like that. Maybe against red and green, even every color combination is going to have some early drops, and they are not often having more than 2 toughness. Here I take the Candlecrow, which is I think a fantastic 2-drop because it can, you know, fly, which is pretty decent. I have already 1 Sun Gold Barrage. I'm not that interested in having more of those. I mean, I would like to have multiple of these in sideboard because against some decks this can be a very efficient removal spell, but it's not like a high priority. I'll take the 2-drop here for sure. Cathartic Pyre, it's gonna be pretty easy pick here. Let's see what the other options are. Painter, yeah, I don't have a lot of. I have 3 instants and that's it. So this is mostly a 3 mana 2/3 that can be a 3/4 or Knight, and that's not a great upgrade. I mean the ability upgrades into +2/+2, but in my deck it's not gonna trigger that often. Burn the Accursed is fine, but this is a 2 mana deal 3 to a creature or planeswalker. And if for some reason you don't want to use that, you still have the other option to discard up to 2 cards and then draw that many cards. So it's pretty amazing card. And now I have a lot of good removal. I actually do want to have more creatures. And now I have 10, but okay, I have 10 creatures, so it's mostly like creatures and removal. That's pretty good stuff though. Unruly Mob, Burn the Accursed. Um, I like the fact this is an instant, so I could like play the Tavern Ruffian, and on the next turn I can untap, play a land, not play any spell, make it a knight, and then I have still the instant 5-drop here. Okay, let's have one of these. I mean, I guess a lot of removal is never a bad thing. Alright, so I have a 5-drop flyer and then more 2-drops available here. This has flash, so it kind of works with the Ruffian, but it is, I think, my only werewolf, isn't it? Yeah, only one werewolf in the deck. So, well, I guess the 3-1 is slightly better, and this can surprise block something. Let's take the flash creature. I guess I can have some 5-drops if I want to later on. Alright, pack to pick 7. No one else might not be red-white because I get the Sacred Fire here pretty late. I still have 2 playable 5-drops here, but yep, I'll take the shock. I have actually a lot of cards that, oh my man, I'm gonna take the immolation here, but I think I'm gonna put this on the sideboard now. I have a double immolation, I have a play with fire, and I have a sacred fire. A lot of cards that can deal with 2 toughness creatures. This will be a fantastic sideboard card against certain decks, but I think there can be too many of those cards, so I'm gonna just put the third one of these in the sideboard. Well, given that I have the Sacred Fire also and they play with fire. I'll take another Ruffian here. I don't actually mind having some big beefs now. It's not gonna always be a big creature. I have to, pass making a play to make it knight, but it feels like it's something this deck could use given all the removal. I'll take the Exorcism here for the sideboard and a Brimstone Vandal. Well, it's the only card in my colors, so let's take that. If I need Artifact Hate, I can have that sideboarded in, and this is a card I could play. Okay, another 2-drop. I got this one back, so I think I picked in the same pack the Cathar Commando, and then I was choosing between these two, and I still got this pack as the last pick there. Pretty great stuff. Now I would like to have the Evolving Wilds, but the pack also have an Odric's Outrider and also a Borrowed Time here. So this thing is just a pretty versatile removal spell, and this is a very good card otherwise. So I'm not taking the Evolving Wilds here because the quality of these cards is too big. I have 22 playables already, so I don't need a playable, but these are just so good cards. 14 creatures. I'll take the Borrowed Time, it's just so good. Alright, Brutal Cathar. Oh my, another Odric's Outrider. Oh, come on. And a very high quality 2-drop here. And the Forages is good too. Yeah, anyway, this thing. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty decent. It's not a bomb rare, but it's still it's a high quality card. I'm taking it, and I don't know what I'm gonna cut here because I'm already at 24 cards, and I might want to play 23 non-land cards and 17 lands. Okay, this pack has another Sacred Fire. It also has a Liasa Forgotten Archangel, and this is an amazing card. Just read the abilities, and you don't actually have to read anything more than the fact that it's flying and lifelink. But it would require me splashing for black, and I currently have no means to splash for black. I have the Jack-o'-lantern that could come back. I think in this case, because I have no Evolving Wilds or anything, I don't want to mess up my mana curve. My deck will be good no matter what. I'll take another Sacred Fire here. And now it's already 2 cards I need to cut. What that would be. I feel like, okay, 15 creatures. I don't want to cut that many creatures. But it's not going to be easy. Cavern Silversmith. I guess I'll take that. It's pretty good anyway. Let's see what we have here. Anything good? Foragers. Dread Knight. I don't actually have any other 5 mana card other than the Burn the Accursed. So I think I might want to have, with all my removal, the games can go long. Although a lot of my removal can only deal with small creatures. But anyway, that's actually even more reasons to maybe play the Mounted Dread Knight. So I'll take that instead of the other options. Sunset Revelry. Is this another one of those I see? Also very fantastic 2-drop. For red-green, of course, not for my deck. I don't think I need a 4-drop. I have a bunch of 4-drops here already. So I'll take the Sunset Revelry, but I don't know if I want to play it main deck. But it's at least a decent sideboard card. Alright, Stolen Vitality. I don't think my deck has room for that. Jack-o'-lantern again. Well, I didn't pick the Angel, so I don't think I'm gonna need this. But am I gonna play this? I don't know. Maybe I want to sideboard it in some specific case, and I can take the Flare of Fate. I don't think I have room for my main deck for it, but I can have it as a sideboard card. Okay, 2-drop. Another one of these Celestus Sanctifier. Do I want to have a 3-drop? A rare. I'm not gonna play, but could be picked. I don't know, maybe I'll take the 3-drop for curve reasons, although it's pretty unlikely that I'm gonna have room for it because it's not a very good one. I'll take another one of these, but I put it straight to sideboard. And out of these options, yeah, I got the Jack-o'-lantern back, so I could have taken the Angel, but I don't think I want to still mess up my mana curve too much. I'll take the Cavern Trapper, but I think that also goes to my sideboard. And if I want to have... Do I want to have 2 of these things now? I take the Unruly Mob. Yeah, this is yet another draft where I had my colors being very open, but does that allow me to win a lot of matches? That's another question then. Yeah, so I'm going to have the third Immolation in the sideboard for sure. A second Cabinet Trapper will be here. I have one of these in the deck already. Unruly Mob. Is that the card I care about? Maybe not in the main deck. Yeah, I think because I have 5 cards still to make, I think I'm gonna play 17 lands. I guess I could play just 16. But I have 4 drops, 2 5-drops. Sorry. Excuse me. But if I end up playing them, if I end up playing all my 4 drops and all my, well, both my 2 or 5 mana cards, I will be playing 17 lands in that case. But let's go to this mode now. Okay, what would be the easy cut here? I guess the Chapline of Alms is one, but okay, 18 creatures. I can cut a bunch of them at least. Sorry, I don't want to cut the Chapline. This becomes a 2-power flyer at least. But the Lunaric Veteran, let's take that away. I think it's an easy cut. And then the next easy cut. The Perforator isn't actually going to be that great because I don't have the vampires that care about me dealing damage to the opponent. So let's cut that one. I have here enough early plays I have all the removal too, so I don't care about. And I still have a bunch of 2 mana. Well, actually, only basically 3 2-drops. No, 4 because there's a Harrier too. How is the creature here? I mean, why is the Cathartic Pyre here and then usually all the creatures are first and then or are these in alphabetical order? I don't know. Anyway, 4 2-mana creatures, a bunch of 2-mana removal and 1-mana removal, and some 1-mana creatures too. So it's enough early stuff. What I don't care about is the Brimstone Vandal. I can just cut it. How about the other options on the 3 slot? 15 creatures still. I kind of feel like maybe I should cut a non-creature spell. Do I want to go down to 13 or do I just play 16 lands? I don't want to do that because I have so many still of these expensive cards. Borrow time. The Sanctifier isn't... Okay, and the Ritual Guardian, neither of them is that good. I guess I like the Sanctifier maybe because it can allow me to make night happen before I have drawn these guys, and then this will be 4-mana 6/5s. Is that a reason to cut the Ritual Guardian? Maybe I don't care about the lifelink that much. I'll cut this one, but Now it's 14 creatures. I'm gonna cut a non-creature now. Although the Wilderness Stinger maybe not be that, maybe it's not that great in this deck. Do I care about the tapper? Do I have anything with Coven anymore? Exactly one card with Coven. It's pretty good trigger though. Okay, Stinger goes away. Fine. 13 creatures and bunch of removal. Now if I play against a deck that doesn't have that many 2 or 1 toughness creatures, I will sideboard out stuff like Immolation and, you know, get some other options in. But this is the main deck. 12 white cards, 13 red. No double casters. So I guess I'll, well, because I have one more red card than white, so I will play 9 mountains and 8 plains and yeah, let's do this. See what happens. Okay, that's fine. I have a 2-drop, then some removal and a 5-drop. Well, at least I have mana to play the Burnt Accursed now on turn 5. Cavern Trapper, okay. Okay, the 4 mana card is decent, so I can play this and then I can use the Sacred Fire. Probably on the Trapper, but could be also on whatever they're playing now. Okay, so it is. That's interesting actually, because I can make it night right away now and play this instant on their turn. Then this will be a 6/5. Because this thing made day happen now. If I don't cast any spells now, it will become night. They will get to activate trigger this ability, but the price for me will be me having a Tavern Ruffian here. Because I can play this now right away, but I don't think that's what I want to do. Thinking about who I want to kill here. Maybe I don't do anything right now. Let's make it night, and they will do this thing, and I will defend. I mean, if they're gonna attack with the Sanctifier, I'm gonna block. And if they don't attack, then I will decide what to do with the Sacred Fire end of their turn. It's possible they will double spell now. That is a possible thing. Okay, trade is fine. If they have a trick, burn spell is great response to that. I don't want them to double spell. If they do, then of course I will be. This will be again. It will be a day, and then. Okay, they have now nothing. Well, let's try to kill this and see what happens. I don't think they're double spelling at this point. Even if they save this thing, why would they play another spell? Okay, they played nothing. Okay then. Well, let's do the 6/5 thing now. Bounding Wolf. Okay, it was that. They could have the thing that destroys a creature with 4 toughness or more, but so far it doesn't seem like it. This thing exiles, right? 5 damage to a creature, 2 damage to a controller, that creature would get exiled. But these are only... Yeah, they might jump block, it's fine. Don't think I need to use them. I will just play the Lamphold Harrier, and then on their turn I play the Cathar Commando, because I don't want to double spell on my turn, because I want it to remain night. Blessed Defiance. Okay, so I can just... Yeah, okay, let's do this. Because it would have been a 6/5 power creature, so that was better this way. they would have blocked this, and I don't want this to die. They have another tapper, but a Sacred Fire here is doing a lot of work. It will kill the tapper there. Oh, I should have played the land here now. Okay, mistake. Because if they have something, but I guess they don't have +5 power trick here. Definitely. I should have played the land anyway. Let's kill this right now. I guess I could have waited for the upkeep, but oh well. So now they will start. Need to start. Okay, they have only that. Now they have an empty hand. They draw something. These don't kill this yet, but now they. Okay, they drew a 3 for flyer, but they still need to lose 2 creatures, and I have all that stuff here. Actually, I might want to. Yeah, they will. Okay, they will have to trade the Grief and Commando here. That is gonna be fine, because I want to play all my cards. That means I'm gonna double spell, and this would become just a 2/5. So I accept the trade here. This, if it blocks, it's not gonna contribute. So they will, if they wanna kill this, they will have to lose the Commando and the Grief here, which is going to be fine for me given my hand. So I can do this, and this actually does prevent from blocking. I should play the land. In case I draw another land, then I can activate this twice. And this has flash, so I don't have to cast it right away. Okay. Immolate. No, that's why would I? I don't know why I thought it. I thought it was a tapper somehow. It wasn't. Anyway, it has first strike, so I should tap it right away. I could also use the. No, what I do is this actually. It has ward 1. It's fine. I can do it. I can pay 1 here, and I can still leave mana up for tapping. That said, I can't. Well, I'm very close to winning anyway. I can't tap this thing because it has ward, but I can tap whatever they might play. Oh, I could play this for what? 2 additional? Well, wasn't really necessary. Now, given their deck, they have a lot of cards that die to Immolation, for instance. So maybe I will play the Immolation. Sunset Revelry. Don't think I care about it. The Sun Gold Barrage. It has like the Soul Guide Grief, and I think I saw the Dawn Heart Rejuvenator. They are targets for it, but maybe maybe they are not that important. Spirit creature with disturb. That is a spirit. Okay, there's not a lot of not a lot of targets. They have a. Okay, so I'm thinking about maybe putting the 3rd Immolation in the deck, but what would I cut? Because I have a lot of. Still a lot of cards that can deal with their 2 toughness creatures, like 3 double Sacred Fire, Play with Fire, and 2 Immolations. I think that is enough. Then I have the Cathartic Pyre, 2 Moon Rages, Slashes. Yeah, I'm just gonna use the same deck here. I like the Burnt Accursed that can deal with the 3/4 flyer. Yep, this is definitely fine. Not, I mean, it can backfire if I don't draw any lands, but I have 3 spells I can cast with the lands I have here now. I'm also on the draw here, so I have 3 draw steps to find 1 land to not miss my 3rd land drop. Let's let's see what. Okay, that is already good. I have a third land drop, so now I need only one more for the Tavern Ruffian. Let's see if I wanna play the. I kind of like to play this as a more expensive card. Land is definitely good. I'm gonna just use these now that they are tapped out. Buy some time here. And let's see, I might play this on the next turn if I have nothing else to do. Because I have a 4-drop anyway. Oh well, I have a better 2-mana play here. I mean, it's not a better, but I would rather play this, you know, but I can play the boost here. Cathar Commando. I think I might. That's not exciting. I will trade with the 2/2 if they attack. They chose not to. So and this is the. This is 3/3. Yeah, okay. Let's play the Ruffian and not care about anything else. I might play this at 6 mana too. It will be 5/3 and give it +2/+2 to all my guys in that case. I can't attack with this because this threatens to be a 3/3. And this 2-power creature of course didn't help with the Coven. Okay, they had to play this main phase because they don't want to make it night. But I have a Burnt Accursed. Yeah, I think I'm going to... Wait a minute. Okay, they have the +2/+0 and it's a spirit. They get a spirit. Yeah, that's what they have. So I'm not playing the. I'm not blocking with the Ruffian. They have the +2/+0. But in that case, why would they play this main phase? They would just attack with this first. Do I care about the 3 here? This will become flying. No, I will just trade here. Whatever. It's fine. If they wanna make a 1/1 token for themselves, that's fine. Alright, so now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make it night. This becomes a 6/5. I guess I could attack with it actually. Yeah, but I made a mistake. I could have attacked with it. Because of the Burnt Accursed, if they go for double block, I would get to eat here, but oh well, it's fine. Oh, that's good, but it has... Okay, I need... It's night now. Okay, that's bad. It's an 8/7, but I can tap it. There is that. But when it's day, it is a 6/5, and it is still ward 1, so I need... Now it's ward 3 actually. I can still tap it using all my mana. But if I want a double spell, I could basically... Then I can kill it with this, but I need 1 more mana for it. Anyway, let's just tap it, because I can. For 5 mana I can tap it. Alright, so there is the planes here. Now that is an interesting question here. I can play this as a... Will be a 5/3 lifelinker. I can take this once without it hurting me too much. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do it. So I pay or any number of times. What does this allow me to play it more than once? Yes, it does. Okay, no problem there. So now I will attack with this, and I won't be attacking with the Tapper because they can double block and lose only the Bounding Wolf or the Snarling Wolf. So yeah, let's deal 8 here. Maybe they jump block, maybe they take 8. Now this thing has also lifelink. Unnatural growth. They have the 4 green mana for this. Okay, so this will be a 16 power creature. But I'm not losing, and they can't attack with all I don't actually mind that too much. That's 22. Now I have to be blocking, but I can't block with my life linker, and I have to. No, I will die if I don't block. So of course I mean, let's see if do I have a win here with the Sacred Fire or that. This won't be big all the time, only when combat has happened. So I have an opportunity to kill this thing before. Yeah, I will tap this. It will cost a lot of mana though, but and this will go back to 6-5, but it's still okay. I mean, I'm thinking about the jump block, but why would I jump block here? With this when I can just trade here. I need to block with some of these anyway. Alright, let's do this. And oh, they have the 1-mana spell still, of course. So they get a 1-1 flyer here. Well, not much I can do about it. Can I double spell here? Why would they use that on this guy? That doesn't give them the 1-1. What the heck just happened there? I mean, they were supposed to use it on... Well, they gained life. Okay, now I understand. They gained a ton of life. But what they also did here is double spell here. So these can be killed now. But I sadly don't have the mana to... I don't have the mana to tap after that because I have to pay for the ward cost here. But it is what I'm going to do, right? And this will become a... They can make this... Before this triggers, they can make it into a 3-3. Then it becomes a 6-6. I'm not going to jump block with this guy. If they want to make it a 3-3... yeah, I'm going to do this right away. And I'm going to attack, cancel. Okay. So let's attack first. Oh, this... I have one timeout. Oh, this is... So basically, yeah, that... I could kill this, but no, nah. Yeah, I'll attack with this because it's just a 2-2. Yeah, of course, I thought it becomes 3-3, but of course it becomes only 2-2 for this ability. So this should be okay, because I'm not gonna block with this thing anyway. Oh, what the... Well, it doesn't matter, I mean... Oh no, it becomes night. Man, what did I do here? I was supposed to do this pre-combat. Oh, come on. Oh, I made a mistake here. I mean, I know I can tap this and I can take damage from here, but I don't want to use 5 mana to tap it. Can I... Because now, I guess I can play... Okay, what I can do, I can play the Lamphold Harrier here. Then it won't become a knight. Then I can kill this next turn, I can tap... So, yeah, okay, whatever. I do that. Wow, I kind of forgot this effect and remains for the entire turn there. I was supposed to do this before. Okay, yeah, they can make that into a 3-3 and then that will happen. Have to tap this thing. Guess. But if they don't play anything, it becomes a knight, right? Well, I'm taking 6 here anyway. Yeah, I made a mistake in this game. I should have killed this thing. Because now I have to worry about these. Hope they don't have any creature here now for 4 mana, I guess. Okay, that's a jump blocker. That's not bad actually at all. So they made it a knight. So this is gonna be again unkillable. I just have to tap it and jump block this guy, I suppose. It will cost 5 mana to tap it. I have only 2 mana after that. Okay, let's attack for... Now I don't care about this thing resolving. Now actually what I can do, I can double spell. Not sure if it's gonna help me too much. But no, I mean, they can just pump this guy. So double spelling won't do a whole lot. They can save it. If I was able to kill it, would be a different thing. I guess I could use the burn the accursed on the... Nah, no. I will jump block the snarling wolf here. Oh, come on. Well, I don't exactly lose. But that just makes it... I have to jump block with a tapper now. That was an amazing draw for them. Because the Griff will become a 4-4 now. I have to kill the flyer. And then I have to block both of these guys. Unless they let this thing resolve. Oh, they let it resolve. Why? Now I don't have to... I take only 4 of these from this thing. Interesting. Okay, so they actually... This doesn't have trample, no. Okay, they can use it, but I will... I don't have to jump block with the O2. Unless they have if they drew again a thing that... Okay, they don't even... yeah, they use the pump effect. But they were supposed to do that pre-combat, before this trigger resolves. More creatures? Now why not? Why not? I mean... The heck. Alright. Can play these, I can tap. I need to keep jump blocking here. I have to block all of these guys. I can tap one of them and jump block 2 of them. This will become a 4-4, 3-3. The opponent also has drawn, I mean, they drew the flyer and then they drew this creature. If they drew a land there, I think I would, at least in theory, have some kind of chance to victory here. But let's see what I do. I have mana too. I need to leave. I think I need to leave. Yeah, resolve whatever. If I attack with this, I mean, I need to. I can tap. No, I can't do this and this, and then I can jump block with this. No, I have 8 mana. No, this. No. I have to leave this to block. No, I have to leave this. This is gonna be a 4-4, 3-6-6. This is gonna be a 6-6. Ah, yeah. Okay, fine. I can't beat them. Yeah, they gained the life and with the because this thing gives lifelink. That was the crucial turn when this was a 16 power creature. They gave it lifelink and +2/+0. They gained 18 life or something like that. They went to 30. So I wasn't able to raise at that point anymore. And they just kept drawing the cards. They drew this and then they drew this. Of course they drew a card, but the point is they drew a creature cards. It's not that impossible to draw 2 creature cards back to back, but if they did draw a land on one of these turns, I actually could have continued here. But the most important thing that I messed up with was that I had an option to kill this. But I let this thing resolve because I wanted to attack first, without realizing that when this thing resolves, it will remain, doubled for the rest of the turn. And because I played... It was day, and then I had no... I mean, it became night because of my choice there, and then this was no longer killable by the burnout the accursed. So I made a mistake in the game. I'm not sure if that would have allowed me to win the game, but I definitely could have had a better chance. Alright, so... I don't see a lot of 4 toughness creatures other than this one. So I'm thinking about the Sun Gold Barrage here. Do I have any enchantment removal other than the one I have already? Because the rare is pretty annoying. I have these things. Spirit creature with disturb or enchantment. I have 40 seconds time here. That's not a lot of targets. Basically only the enchantment there. Don't think I necessarily need to. Do I want to have another trapper here? It's pretty expensive to use 2 mana for that though. Nah, I'll just play the same deck. It's pretty... yeah, they're rare there. It is a quadruple caster green, but they got the green and well, I made a mistake there. That's it. Nothing else to say about it. They mulligan at least 6. I don't have a great hand, but I will keep the play with fire Tavern Ruffian hand here. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Yeah, well, I'm going to kill that thing. Don't want him to start self-milling. Let's see if I get the 2-drop here. I don't. Yeah, well, plains was the worst possible draw. No more plains, thank you. Not exactly mountains either. But I kept the 5 landers, so I'm the one to blame here. Okay, they go. Okay. I'm not playing this as a 3-1, it just trades with the unruly mob. I will play the Ruffian next turn, and maybe it can play this as a, you know, maybe on turn 6. Who knows? Chaplain, this is the first striker, the same as I have myself. Mystic Skull, so this becomes a 5-6 at some point. Okay, land, thank you. And exactly plains. Yeah, I needed that. That's the best card I could have drawn. But they didn't play a spell. Interesting, actually. Because now it's night and this becomes... That's the 6-5. Huh. Okay, then. Let's see what they have. I will attack for 6. This will require 5 mana when it transforms, and it will also be tapped. Alright, so I'm gonna play the Chaplain, because next turn I can play this as a... And I don't want a double spell, because I don't want it to become day again. And I want to play this at 6 mana, so I can make it a +2/+2 for each of my creatures. So if they use mana to transform this, it's gonna be tapped, because it has to be tapped as part of the cost. So I don't have to worry about it. Okay, that's gonna be good, but yeah, I'm gonna actually use this now. Force them to make some jump blocks at least. Or maybe they have removal. Yeah, that transforms, but it doesn't... Okay, they have nothing, so basically they either take 11 or jump block. I think they will jump block the 8 power creature now. Unruly... Oh, would they jump block with the unruly mob though? Not sure I understand that choice. Why would they not jump block with the disturbed creature and make this grow into a 2/2? I need more red for this thing to activate though. Now it kind of hurts that I have 1 mountain and 6 plains when this thing requires more red. So I can play this, but I can't activate it. And I don't exactly want to draw a mountain either. But it will be okay. I mean, better than a plains for sure. So they can try to double block. I have the Moon Rage's slash though. Well, I mean, let's see what happens. I'm gonna attack with this. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna try this. It worked. Okay. Maybe I'll win. That was a free kill on the 5/6 here. Lunar, yeah, but these are not good enough here now. My guys are. I can attack with that 3. I'm not gonna attack with the adversary, of course, because it works as a pump effect to all my other creatures. But this is a 3/3 first striker, and even if it would die, I wouldn't care about it too much. They were able to double block though, so this thing is now only a 4/7, but they have only 5. power there, so I can attack with both. And I drew a planes. I mean, of all things, I did draw a planes here. I'm still in a very good shape here. I don't feel that bad about it, but if this was a mountain, the hand would be a lot better for sure. So, but this has first strike. Do they not see it? Do they not see that it has first strike? Okay, I'm gonna kill the first striker that they have, so this and this die, right? Yeah. It's not gonna die, that's my point here. And I can make it knight again. This becomes a 6, actually 8 power creature. I can play the Harrier, which makes their creatures unable to block. I'll make it knight. That does mean their werewolves are better now too, but this being an 8/7, it means they have to block this guy, unless they kill the adversary. Another rough one, that will be a 6/5/2 or 8/7. So let's see what happens. They didn't play anything of these, so they have something for sure. I'm not gonna attack with the adversary though. Just attack with these and see what happens. If they jump block here, I mean, they could have played a spell, so that means they have an instant. Loyal Griff isn't going to do a whole lot here. Yep. The cards I know about won't help them. They have one card I don't know about. They still have one card I don't know about. Okay, finally another mountain. I mean, at least instead of a plains. So I can make one of these unable to block. Now they will able to double block, so my werewolves are back to 4/7s, but if I make it, all of these creatures have ward 1, but I have the mana to activate this and still pay for the ward cost. So if I make these 2/1 first striker unable to block, assuming they don't have anything amazing for 1 mana. I guess I make this unable to block, because it can jump and they can recast it. Yeah, let's try it. And then I will attack with at least these. And if I would attack with the adversary, I would have a lethal attack if they have nothing for 1 green. So yep, I think that's gonna be the case. 1 green shouldn't do anything here. Unless they have a 1 green pump, but there's no 1 green pump spell. They could first strike kill this 5/3 and then this would be a little bit smaller, but I don't think there's a 1 mana green pump spell. So they because I didn't make this first strike guy unable to. I guess yeah, maybe I should have thought about it and made actually this unable to block. Then even if they have a pump spell, I attack with all these 4. It's going to be lethal, because then this won't be picked off by a first strike creature. Yeah. But I don't think there is a 1 mana pump spell. A pump spell that costs 1 green. That, I mean, I might still be wrong, of course, but I don't remember that kind of thing. Yep. Well, I can play all except the borrowed time, and if I draw any land I can play also that. So pretty good starting hand, even though it's just a 2-lander. But what's my 2-drop? I guess it's the Harrier, because this can be a 4-drop too. Interloper, okay. I think because this can trigger all the vampire stuff. They are not black-red, but I will just think it's gonna be better to kill this now, rather than play the Harrier here. If they play some other problematic creature, I still have the Cathartic Pyre here. And also this now, but I don't have 3rd mana. So let's play this. They have no place on turn 3, okay. They can destroy that and investigate. Okay, they can do that. Well, now I'll just play this thing, because it's not gonna be a 4-drop here. 3-1 first striker is fine. So, no, not first striker, lifelinker. I have to discard 2. Well, I think I can discard 2. Burn the accursed. And, well, the next one is interesting. All the cards are pretty good. I also kind of don't want to discard my creature, but I think I have to, because it's a 4-mana card. Others are cheaper. Well, still no land. Okay, 5 cards drawn, no lands. Why? But I can still play these stuff. I mean, 2 of these only, but... Oh, they have a 3rd color. What does that mean? I'm not gonna attack the Decayed Zombie. If they wanna attack with it, they may trigger some of the vampire nonsense, but they might also have a, you know... Okay, so they are gonna trigger vampire nonsense. Maybe it's the 4-2 that gives a bad token for them. But this is gonna get sacrificed, so I can take 2 here. And the point is that if I tap this, I can't use the Cathartic Pyre. Now I could use this to draw, this card to draw, but I don't wanna make that happen. Okay, so this deals damage equal to the number of vampires you control. So if in response I kill it, it's gonna deal 0. So let's do that, because I don't want to lose my adversary here. And a land even. That's fantastic. But yeah, I had to discard 2 spells. I don't like that. But at least I have the Sacred Fire that will get a recast when at some point I will be at 6 mana. Don't they play any... And they have to have an instant speed effect, because they could have drawn this to maybe get a 2-drop. I don't know. No, I don't have any good solution to that. Okay, so now that I don't have the Tavern Ruffian anymore, don't have a good draw. I mean good drop. Nothing to play this turn. I can still kill the drop here, but this will kill, sadly, it will kill the Cavern Trapper here. Okay, Brutal Cathar. Okay, let's... I mean, it doesn't exile anything right now, but I want to just play something spell here. It's gonna die anyway to these 2, so now they at least have 2 options to target. But the problem here is that they have 6 cards in hand, and I have only 2, and only 2 cards in here. So they have more cards. I don't think I'm gonna win this game. The discard 2 was kind of problem, but because of that I had to discard a bunch of, you know, spells there. But okay, the Ruffian wasn't bad, but I kind of feel that they have a removal here more than... Yeah, they have all the removal they need, and I'm gonna have a bad time here. Look at all this stuff. completely useless because they don't play creatures. They only have... okay, well, at least that is something I can kill with the immolation. I kind of was fearing that they would... Okay, wow. Because my fear was that they have big creatures that these won't even be dealing with, but they actually had their... two creatures I can deal with. But they still have 3 cards in my in hand to my 1 plus the Cabinet Trapper. So and they have a card draw here. They can kill this with the Sacred Fire. So they didn't pay a land here, so they have 3 spells. Okay then. Guess I have to exile it. If this tapper had 1 power, it would have dealt a bunch of damage by attacking here. I have passed so many turns with it. Okay, now they are going to... They are going to kill it. Do they have a flash creature? They might have, who knows. Maybe I'll just play the land. They have now full information, so they will use the kill spell now. Well, I guess my trapper is now alive, and I have my own Sacred Fire here still. I only need to find a lot of non-lands here. What are they having? Are they having like a mono removal here there? That's the only explanation. Huh? They don't have anything but removal in the hand. Because these are spells, I know, because they have missed land drops. They are 3-color deck indeed, so they are white, black. Okay, mostly black and red. Okay, are they splashing for Sacred Fire? Is this all the planes they have in their deck? Okay, whatever. I feel like they have a handful of removal there. Don't care about the 2-2. I will leave the Sacred Fire up until I see something I actually care about. Okay, let's draw. I think I said that I need to draw non-lands. So they have a way to save it, right? Fine. I know I have 24 life, but they're starting to get endless 1/1s and I have no spells there. I basically don't even have that many good draws there because... yeah, whatever. That was a frustrating game. I just wanted to move on. So they have black-red deck. Yeah, I'm gonna have the No Way Out is pretty weird, but they got me good there. I'm gonna still have the Immolation number 3 here. It seems like it's gonna kill most of their stuff. How about the Trapper? Maybe it's worse than the Immolation. It was very bad in that previous game at least. And what else? I haven't really seen these Cavernous Silversmiths. I have 2 of them actually. Not that it would have made too much difference in the previous game. They have removal too, right? Well, foul play, pyre. I'm thinking about cutting a land and adding a spell here. Maybe I'll cut one of the mountains and add a spell here. Seems like it can be a long game. I don't want to flood out because all I have here are 1-for-1 removal spells. So maybe I should have something like another of these 3/2s. Maybe the Menace guy. This can fix it into a knight. They didn't have a lot of werewolves, do they? No. I think I'll play the Menace guy. I can make it a knight. And then this will be 6/5s right away. Fine. 16 lands it is. Okay, not a bad hand. I think these can be quite okay. They have the one, I saw one, you know, the spell that can deal 5, but that might not be, I mean, that might be the only one, who knows. Okay, that's something I don't care about that much. I even got an on-curve play here. So basically, yeah, this says whenever one or more non-taken creatures die, yeah, so they can get at most 1 decayed zombie per turn. And if they try to kill the Cathar commander now, I can respond by sacrificing, making them, no, not destroying this enchantment. Cathartic Pyre, so they will get one of those things, alright. I'm just gonna, I mean, if they kill the commando, so be it. I don't think that 2/2 zombies, hopefully, won't be that relevant. Who knows, maybe I can get punished here now. They kill the commando, and they will somehow get these decayed zombies, and they get some extremely good value from them. I don't know. I do wish I can untap with the Gather Commando, because I don't plan on using all my mana right away, but yep, that's gonna get killed now, so they get another one of those. They still can't attack. I can attack. I won't make it the night yet. This can block these 2/2s. And well, let's see what they have. Okay. Well, these are 6/5s when it's night, so I guess it's not that bad. I can't trade with it. But yeah, this behemoth release, well, I mean, making my life a bit harder. It has menace though. Sure. So it can attack for 7 because I can't block it no longer. And of course this has flashback, so they're gonna exile my Smasher too. They choose trade here. Well, it becomes actually, it becomes fine. I can't beat the 7/6. I don't have anything for it, and they can exile this thing even if. And now that it's just a 2/5, I can make it into 6/5, but they can just kill it. Yeah, I know these were early concessions in both games, but I knew that the long game, because I had no answer for the 7/6. And many sky, most of my cards were removal for small creatures. I didn't see the 7/6 in game 1. I could have had a very specific set of draws, but I just didn't want to waste time there. I mean, it's just the opponent had exactly what they needed there. I had both of my big werewolves, but they had one card that got rid of them both. So good for them. I think I'm gonna play this thing now. Let's be aggressive, because I can kill them, whatever drop they might have, if I even want to. I might want to trade just with it. But they have no place. Okay. Oh, this is good for me, because I can play the commander and then I can kill this and attack for 7. Now basically they are having very bad time now. Scoundrel eaten alive. Okay. Yeah, let's just push damage here. I could trade, but I feel like I want to do this. Now they're at 8. And I can play this as a 5/4 or a 6/5 if I have a good attack here. I might sacrifice an attacker here too, just to get this into 6/5 and deal. Okay, it's not even sacrificing, it's trading here. Crawl from the cellar. Yeah, okay, bunch of. They also play multiple colors. This is not really a set that where you can easily splash, and these are just basic lands. I wonder what the mana base looks like, but. Oh, Gabon is Silversmith. That's good, but I don't need it. I mean, I just can attack with all of these stuff, and they will trade here. They don't care about the lifelinker, so maybe they have an enchantment. Oh, this also kills artifacts. I thought it only kills enchantments. Why would I? So this actually naturalizes on a stick. I really thought it only. I mean, not that I'm not sure if it would have been relevant at all, but okay, they lose now. But I really thought it only kills enchantments. Well, good to note. All right, so there are. Okay, I'm thinking about my white card that can destroy a 4 toughness creature. When it's night, I can kill this, and then I can kill this always. Maybe one immolation goes away and I will have the Sun Gold Barrage. That seems like maybe a reasonable thing to do. And let's see what happens. They mulliganed, but they are playing 3 colors. I saw 3 basic lands there. That will make mana base a lot less reliable. That will cause mulligans. They kept 6. Okay. No 2-drops, so am I gonna play the Harrier or the Commando? I guess it's the Commando because they might play a 2-3. I can just trade with it. Okay, nothing. Then I'll play the Celestial Sanctifier. It becomes day now, and now the day-night cycle is happening. They finally found a creature. Okay, which I can kill, but I also can just no. I'm gonna just do this and this. Oh, they chose to concede. Alright, well, fast match 3 here. And yeah, I do know, you don't have to say in the comments that why did you concede so quickly in match 2. I do realize that if I had a very specific set of draws, I might have won even both of the games I conceded. But that was like a very low odds scenario. I was flooding out in the final game I lost, and I don't really think I would have been able to beat them in the other game either. So I just saved time by conceding. Yeah, I know, like a 5, not even a 5, like a 1% chance to win. Just is not enough to. Sometimes when I know that I mean, as you can see, I have gems here. I don't need the 2000 extra. I mean, the maximum win here. I don't want to like boast too much here, but the point is that I'm playing Magic to have fun, and I was clearly not having fun in those games that I conceded. If I didn't, for example, draw a land when on the turn I conceded in the game, was it game 2 or 3, whatever. Anyway, the game that ended the match, I would have wanted to continue. But when the opponent had what they had and I just drew a land, it was like, yeah, okay, I have 1% chance to win. Maybe if they just hit nothing but lands for the next 5 turns, and I hit nothing but spells and not even any spells, but very specific spells that answer the situation at hand. That was a very, very low chance. So I do it in these draft events where it's really not that big of a deal. I mean, there's not a lot of at stake here, even in a traditional draft where the difference between 2 match wins and 3 match wins is 2,000 gems and a couple of packs. It's not such a big deal to me. I just rather, try to enjoy these matches, and sometimes I will concede when I'm just not having fun. That's just a feature of my characteristic. I don't know. So I'm not even going to apologize it because that's how it is. If you want to continue watching my videos, that's something you just have to get used to. I mean, if it's not your thing, then so be it. I don't think I can change myself in that regard. It's a different thing if I'm playing like a high stakes event where actually, like, let's say there's a money in line or maybe an invitation to a big tournament. That's a different thing. But in a random draft queue, it's not really that big deal to me. So I just do those to have fun. Anyway, next one, I might have some sealed happening, but I haven't decided what I want to play next. It depends on what I want to do the next time I launch this game. So anyway, something is coming up next day, or maybe even the same day, and thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.